we'll have another go at this. Hang on. I've got one viewer at least somebody's watching. Just try to find the chat. Just thought it'd be 10 minutes just to give it a go. And hi Graham, welcome. Yeah, I just trying to have a mess around with that. I did come on to see Fox, but obviously, hi Graham, he's not working. So yeah, just trying to hang on. So this is a bit. I just wanted to try things out and have a go before I started filming again. Oh, I've got 6 viewers now, so things are looking up. What have I got on the workbench today? I've just been killing a bit of time, sort of getting back into the flow of building. As you can see, our workbench is in a bit of a state. Yeah, it seems like everybody's having a bit of a problem with the cameras today. So yeah, what I've been doing, right? Well, whilst I've been trying to get back into the flow of things, I've been having a go at my Matador. The AEC Matador from the AFE club. Gorgeous little kit, go together brilliantly. The only thing you've got to be careful of with this kit is you've got to read the instructions because everything is such a tight fit. You've really got to concentrate on where one thing goes before the other, and take your time with it. I take about 2 years. No, yeah, probably about 2 years to build this. Started it. You probably recall it from the streams for e-models and that, when I used to show it on camera, and it used to sit on the shelf and do nothing. So that was about it. Right, so 7 people in at the moment. Who's in? Let me know who you all are. And if this is a success, you never know, I might do more than one. It was just a 10 minutes. I was just chatting to Chris on Facebook Messenger about I was gonna do some things while I was watching Fox, but Fox's camera's not working. Carl's in. Hi Carl, welcome. Yeah, I was just if you haven't caught it, I was just trying to catch up on a few things. I thought I'd come and watch Fox. Spend a bit of time on the bench, but as he's not working, I thought, well, I'd pinch some of his audience and come across and do a little bit on here. What I'm doing, I spread it last night. I spread this last night with AK Real Colours. Fantastic sort of paint set. You can, I know the white balance and things isn't set perfectly on here, but you can see how they really paint up brilliantly. A nice matte finish on them, real hard. I use the AK Real Colours purpose made thinners. Fox is in as well. Hi Fox, sorry, you could tell everybody here that your camera's bust. Hopefully you'll be back in time for Monday night if the guys Amazon Prime you a camera. You'll be back with us on Monday night. Yeah, so I thought I'd go and pinch some of your audience. A little bit unplanned. Yeah, a little bit unplanned. The workbench is a total mess. What I was going to do, I'd really respread this. I'd spread this last night with some, as I said, the rail colours, but messed it up. So I was going to just mask it off again and repaint, just touch up again. Then I can hide all the cock-ups with some weathering, as we do. A bit, yeah. Get cracky. I've got more people than I thought I would. There's 18 people in now. Yeah. Well, who we got? Graham Presswood. He was first one in. Welcome. And Carl Ostrick, Earl D, Model Maker Guru. Yeah. Well, Carl again. Chris, Scale Model Muse. Dad's in. Hi, Dad. Yeah, and I don't have any mods, says Chris. Yeah, and everybody come over with Fox because he can't stream. I think he's just having the afternoon off. He's just sat watching the rerun of Strictly. That's what he's doing today. Yes. Yep. Yeah, this cutting mat. Yes. Dad says it's tidy. Yeah, this cutting mat is all I have now. The little box of drawers on the side. George Gabriel as well. So yeah, all I was going to do was mask it off and respray it, but really I can't show you all the secrets now because I don't have a spray booth anymore. So I'll just spray on the desk, just hold my breath. Yeah, as Carl says, now he knows that we've all joined. I won't be doing a lot at all. It's quite true, really. What I was going to do after this was respray it, and then I was going to add some filters. I thought I had some filters for green in my stash, but I haven't in the paint cupboard. But I haven't. I've only got them for yellow somewhere. I did find them. Yeah, I had brown for desert yellow, and I had tan for yellow green. Yeah, they probably would do, especially probably the brown one, but I thought what I could do this time would actually make some make my own filters, because I'm going to tie all this together. I've done a bit of research on this and found the right colours, because the knocking everything about. Yeah, the AFE Club, if I can get it down without knocking things over. The AFE Club show actually the box art. It shows it in green and black. I've done a bit of research and I've based this vehicle around about 1942. By that time they were painting everything in what colours were they? Yeah, khaki green. Then SCC. Now I think SCC stands for something camouflage colour, standard camouflage colour, 1A brown, and that was that. That was before we started on the Lend Lease sort of program, when everything was coming over of olive green, and then they decided not to repaint them, so everything came from this khaki green to olive green. E-Models Friday, Black Friday. Earl D said he had a good score on Friday. Got God of War for 16 quid. What did I get from E-Models on Friday? I thought I'd take a little bit of a punt. I got myself some paint. I was going to buy the British Army colours in a set from AK Real Colours. This is for Africa, late 42, 43. I was going to buy the Europe set, but I realised that having a look in the pot, I already had the black So I saved myself a bit of cash. I got these three. The black was in that one. I also bought, hang on. I also bought myself a set of Tamiya figures to go with this. What I'm planning to do, I've made a diorama for it. First time I've made a diorama in a long time. Find this. You can see it's all totally unplanned. Many moons ago, I bought a plaster road from Telford. I finally got round to painting it. It's a cobble street. It could be somewhere in Europe in the early 40s. I was planning, what I was going to do was put the truck on here, like that. Got some bits of rubble and things around here. Just made that from Milliput. Where's the rest of the truck gone? Hang on. Yeah, that's the tilt that goes on there like that. You see it a bit better when it hasn't got post-it notes and things stuck all over it. Then I was going to add some of the military fig guys that would just be sort of taking patrol along the side of the street and doing it that way. So yeah, I thought I'd have a go at some figures. I'm quite getting into painting figures, and I quite like 1/35 again. Yeah, it's, yeah. I know that the submarine is quite big, size-wise. It's big. I'm quite liking 1/35. It's sort of by roots really. 1/35. Everybody's built 1/35. I also bought. I thought I'd treat myself on an impulse buy, and I bought this. If anybody's ever built that, I've never built it before. I just thought it'd be quite nice, sort of quite nice just to do a small, once again, a little diorama with that. Just as something different. Yeah, I'm sorry if you've all tuned in expecting Warhammer. I could get this one out if I can reach it. I could get this one out. Yeah, but I'm not going to. I do promise, Fox, I will get on with it. I want one afternoon. Yeah, one afternoon when I might get back into this live streaming. When Fox's camera breaks down again. Not that I'm wishing anything. Did anybody email Fox recently with a virus or something to shut his camera down? Nope, never know. Yeah, Warhammer. I have one. Yeah. Candy Grandpa Amigo said Ted saves the day. Way sorry about your camera, Fox. Yeah. So yeah. So I'm totally at a loss of what to do. Just the hands today, magic hands. Yeah, Fox says I could Warhammer the. Do you know what? I'm getting a bit of a stash down here now. Fox said I could Warhammer that up. Hi, I'll have a think about that. No, I've thought about it. Yeah, I'm getting a bit of a stash, down here now. This is all just next to my temporary workbench. That's the score from Telford, the Pioneer. Whether or not I build that on camera, whether or not I'll just take some photographs as the build goes along, I don't know. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I should watch Fox's and Chris more often on a Sunday. I'll find out what actually they do and how they do it and pinch some ideas. But yeah, it's just a bit. Yeah, you can see that Chris forced me into this because he said everybody's all waiting over on your channel. So I came over, and in fact, there were people waiting. So yeah. Yeah, 26 people watching now. That's I thought there'd only be Chris. I didn't realise he was serious and actually sent people over. Yeah, I thought I'd take Dave I was going to go out today. There's a bit of a festival on in a town near us. I was going to go to that, but then I thought, no, we'll get out, put some coal on the fire. The fire's burning in the background over there. Spend a bit of time at the bench, watch Fox, watch Chris. Chris is on at 8 o'clock. He'll be doing some Warhammer, Star Wars type stuff. So yeah, maybe I could get in between maybe 4 and 8. Or what time does Fox finish? I could do some military stuff. Anyway, what am I going to do with this? As I said, I'm going to respray it, but now I'm not going to get anything done until you lot have gone and having your tea and things like that, because I won't be able to set up and everything, spray everything on here. Yeah, I'll make some filters. I was going to buy, as I say, I had a look. Model Maker Guru says, I'm doing great, only 2 hours to go. No, I won't be staying for 2 hours. Yeah, he said he usually finishes at 6. So what I could do, yeah, I could between 6 and 8. I could do some military building, non-E model stuff. So he's not until 8, so he's yeah, I could do some military building, things like that. Show the application of filters. Filters, what people ask, filters. Just a matter of filters are very light paint. Filters, more of a coloured thinner rather than a thinned colour. I'd applied over this, it would blend that you see the difference in the colors, the browns of the green. What it will do, it would tie them all together. It would blend them all down and make them sort of one sort of rush. Usually the colors for the browns and greens, I would sort of, yeah, look, these are the Absalom oil paints, German almond tones, but any earth colors are going to be good for filters in this. Field grey, maybe I might use that. Certainly use a brown and use a green. If you want to make a filter and lighten things up, filters are usually going to darken things down, but you can bet when you apply a filter, it'll darken things down. But if you apply a brighter filter, it would sort of highlight it as such. It won't brighten it, it will highlight it. George Gabriel said he's got these oils and he's about 40 of them now. Yeah, there's a great set of them. What one set I was thinking about getting, when people are asking now what do I want for Christmas, I have suggested that I would like the Absalom Oils flesh tone set. Unlike your standard oil artist oil paints, the Winsor & Newton ones, yeah, they're fantastic, but you will find that the pigments in these are much finer. They really do mix down, thin out very nicely. They're great for making filters, oil washes, oil filters, dot filters, and everything like that. Yeah, but I've got some. Obviously, the Absalom Starship Filth is one of this range as well. Engine grease. There's still a lot of work to do on this, and I'll be using the Starship Filth and the engine grease to do all the underneath and gubbings that you'll never ever see again, because it'll just be plonked on its diorama and nobody will ever pick it up. Right. That's 24, crikey. 24 viewers. Right. Any questions then? I suppose we could. I usually go around the room and say, Fox, what have you been doing this week? But there's nobody there to talk to. Really difficult to find that talking on your own, just waffling on for however long it may be. So hopefully, yeah. Yeah, well, yeah, thank you very much for everybody coming along and having a look at Ted waffling on and trying the camera out. Yeah. Right. What I was going to say, I forgot what I was going to say. Yeah. Question time. Anything related to modelling? Because I don't know anything about Warhammers. You could let us know if anybody got anything out of the Black Friday, whether it be modelling or otherwise. Did you go out and buy a new dishwasher or a new toaster? George Gabriel said he's working on a scratch build of the Strike Rouge, whatever that is. Yeah. Fox has posted up on the boom hut. Hang on a minute. He's posted up that I'm here. Well, I've gained. It looks like I've gained a new subscriber anyway. Well, thank you. Welcome all. So what turned out to be right. I'll answer that one in a minute, Fox. If he was. Yeah, thanks very much for posting that in the chat. Now I get inundated with everybody. Everybody be coming over now. Yeah, I know we'll be here for 2 hours, never mind 10 minutes. Question: if he was making tarps to go in the back of the truck, what would he use and how would he make them? I've tried making tarps before. What I've used would be tissues. Baby wipes are very good for making tissues. Thin PVA, wash them over with thin PVA. Let them dry. What I have got here somewhere, if you're making bedrolls, I'd let them dry first, then roll them up as tight as you can. Often when you're rolling things up, something like a baby wipe or something like that doesn't exactly sort of roll down to scale. What I've got as well is some resin packing cases. Works well if you've got your wet wipes, baby wipes, let them dry out, then thin them down with PVA. Just checking the fire's not going out, otherwise I get shouted at. I haven't got any around here at the moment. No. What you could do with a wet wipe as well is let them dry out, then form them over your over here. Okay. I need to mark on the bench. This polythene, by the way, is just to protect my workbench while I was going to airbrush. I've just got a rather manky. Oh, good. You can't really see it's that manky. Just got a manky kitchen roll. Put your baby wipe over there, dab it with PVA, and it will form down to all the contours, and that make a very nice tarp for the back of the truck. But yeah, I'm cheating this a little bit. I've just bought some resin packing cases, which will probably go in the back. One thing about this model is that you would normally think that the tarp itself would be glued onto the back. In fact, they recommend that you don't glue it down, just leave it separate so you can take off and amaze all your friends. Oh, how do you make the masking? What I'm doing for the masking here is post-it notes, amazing post-it notes, and some white tack, similar blue tack, but it's white. Yeah, I do apologise that my white balance is out and everything like that, and I can't find where the front of the camera is. But yeah, I couldn't set everything up. Blue tack. This is hard masking because it's a hard edge camo. If I was going to do a soft edge camo, sort of for your Spitfire or anything like that, hang on a minute. I'll try. Yeah, this is really difficult, you know, folks, isn't it? If I was doing a soft edge camo, what I would do, I would still take a post-it note, but then take some scissors or your knife or one of them. I can't get everything out of the drawer. I've got one of them scribing tools. I don't know if you've seen them. Multi-cut models sell them. They're like a blade on a stick, and you could just form figures. What I would normally do for this is, for a soft edge camo, just cut your post-it note into a rough shape. Try not to have any too sharp of an edge. Always remember that camo is very difficult to do, or I find it difficult to do. It doesn't just seem to flow. And if you look on aircraft, vehicles, things like that, that you will find that the camouflage pattern sort of flows from one wing over the body of a jet onto the other wing and then off again. Same with the truck, it would flow along the truck. If I'm doing a hard edge camo, as I say, what I would use some white tack, and then just, rather than masses of tissue or anything like that, I just use post-it notes just to sort of blank out for the overspray. And then, but for coming to soft edge camo for your jet, just use post-it note, cut some like French curves in it, and then just spray from a distance, usually from the back. Spray from about here across the back, and it will give you a nice soft edge. George Gabriel asks if I'm left-handed. Yes, I am. All the best people are. Right, just catching up on the chat. Yeah, we don't have a chat on this. Somebody to watch it all for us. Candygram for Bongo. I can't read these things. Sometime he bought was advertised as Absalom Starship Filth, but Absalom 130 Dark Mud was delivered. It's really good. He likes it, but how is it different from Starship Filth? The Starship Filth, Fox knows more about it than I do. Would be it's not black, it's not grey, it's not engine grease. It's sort of a mixture of them all. I believe that you can make it if you haven't got it. I'm not sure of the formula for making it, but Starship Filth, yeah, it's a colour on its own. It's good for doing, as Fox made up, the gunk wash. I know a lot of people refer to it as gunk wash now. It's good for panel lining. Because it's just not black. I often find that if I'm panel lining, I'll be doing some panel lining on this as well, sort of in between the planks on the wagon body. I find that if you use black, it's a little bit too stark. Which our Starship Filth does have that nice sort of grayness, different colour to it. Engine grease as well. If you've got the engine grease one, if you can only ever buy two Absalom colours, I would suggest one would be the Starship Filth, and the two would be engine grease, because they sort of go with anything. Dad bought one of them scribes from Telford last year. Yeah, they're pretty good. Good for making your own sort of templates. I haven't actually used it myself much, but it's one of these things that it's always good to have in the drawer just for that moment. Starship, Monwake Guru goes on to say there, Starship Filth is a warm tone brown grey with a hint of blue, like an engine oiling colour, but a little darker. In general, it's a mechanical dirt grime colour. Yes, Fox, I am left-handed. Earl D says to get the hump if they have to pay any more than £2 for a pint. Is the pint any more than £2? Has it gone up? Has it gone up since I was last out? Oh, good. 23 viewers. Cracky. Sunday afternoon, 23 viewers. Good job, I didn't go out. Hang on a minute. I'm going to put some coal on the fire. Have a cup of tea. Be back in 2 minutes. I cheated. Put a log on. Yeah. Right. Where are we up to? Yeah, I knew this was a bad idea. I'm just not going to get anything done now. What else? Oh, filters. Candygram says thanks for the answer. Engine grease and Starship filth on his list. Yes, they are. They're out. Starship filth was for one time very rare because apparently they stopped producing it. But I think it was folks like Fox and myself and people like you that sort of made them start up and produce it again. But yeah, it is available. As you know, it's available for me models when it's in stock. Yeah, go out and get some. It's probably the only stuff you'll need. Engine grease is superb. Yeah, Dad, when you're making your submarine, you'll find that you'll use a lot of engine grease. It has that proper engine grease colour to it, that yellowy sort of oily type colour. Yeah, oil. Excuse me, I'm just moving my light a little bit. Yeah, Starship filth does come. No, that's the wrong colour. I found the engine grease. I thought I picked up Starship filth as well, but yeah, also comes in the oil brushes. Can't see anything because the oil brusher. Can't see anything because of the light's blocking everything out. Comes in oil brush here, as Fox pointed out there. Yeah, it is a slightly different colour to the one that's in the tube. Oh, it's on my bench. There it is, Starship filth. Slightly different colour. It's not really much point in showing you the colours on the camera because you won't be able to see anything. That's black. You know, it looks black, but it's not. Once you push it out, it becomes a totally different colour. Absalom 502. Yep, brilliant colours. So that's how I've got to use them. I've no idea what the 502 designation means either. Oil brushes, yeah, they're good for what they're used for. Good for panel lining, bit of touch up, oil streaking, things like that. I wouldn't use them for much else. Certainly wouldn't use it for doing a gunk wash where you've got a large area of things to wash. Work well with any of the thinners. I've got some mix thinners, odorless thinners. Work well with them. I've got some Antilong one as well somewhere. I use one bottle at a time. Yeah, they have their uses, oil brushes. I thought I'd use them more than I have done. I had thought about I'd probably try and get the whole range at one time, but I think what I'd rather do, I'd rather stick to getting tubes of oil and use them that way. He got the 502 dark one. It's fun. Yeah, slap it on. Yeah, slap it. Oh, slap it on. Right. What next? Any more questions from you lot? What we're going to do next? The submarine. I hope once I get done, I think I'm back in the flow of it now. I just need, obviously, from this little bit of an experiment today, I obviously need to sort out my camera setup now, get some different lighting. I've just got an overhead sort of model desk lamp at the moment, which is a little bit stark, I think. Hopefully next week I'll get this finished, and then hopefully next week I should be able to make a restart again on the submarine. I'm going to start by giving you a bit of a view of how I paint the figures in a small scale, and probably a different version of if you want just to portray people in your submarine. So what I'm going to do is I'll restart. I'm feeling a little bit better now, so yeah, can get back to the submarine and show you how to paint some figures for it. He'll show you my way anyway. Yeah. And there's a lot of them. Yep. So yeah, I'll show you how to paint them in 1/48 scale, which is a little bit different to painting them in 1/35 because they don't need that fine a detail, especially in the submarine. What you've got to do, you've got to remember that when you're placing your figures in the submarine, yeah, you might spend ages painting the faces and the hands and skin tones, getting everything right, but then they'll turn around and all you'll see of them in the submarine is the back. So something to consider. Welcome, Chris Henderson. Yeah, I'm feeling all right, mate. It's a bit of an unplanned sort of. I was cajoled into this afternoon, but no, I'm quite enjoying it. Yeah, I'm doing okay. I'm making a recovery. Every day is a little bit more. So yeah, I'm feeling as though my mojo has restarted. Right. But I think on that note, what I'm going to do now is I really want to get this finished, and I don't know that I'm going to do anything until you lot leave. So I think what I'll do, I'm going to cut this live stream short for this afternoon. Apologies for on behalf of Fox if you come along wanted to see him and you couldn't find him because his camera's bust. I do hope it gets fixed shortly. Yeah, the only time that I managed to sit down at the bench, I thought, I know what, I'll switch on Fox, do a bit of building while he's chatting away in the background, and he's not there. So yeah. So anyway, for what was 10 minutes, it turned into like 3/4 of an hour. It's gone as quick as that. Yeah, I'll go get on with this. You never know. Next week, I might do another one. Yeah, Fox, Chris, and I will debrief this. See what we could do better. Maybe next time I'll come in with a plan of what I'm going to do. Yeah, and yeah, I get back and get to it. So if I don't see you before, I'll see you certainly on Monday night for the eModel live stream. Hopefully, Fox will have a delivery by then. We'll all be back up and running again. If not, you can just join us in sound. So until then, Monday night, 9 o'clock. See you all again. And don't forget, 8 o'clock later on the YouTube channels as well. Chris is on with whatever he's doing at the moment. So we'll see you all again. Thanks for joining us. All 27 of you, thank you very much for coming in and having a look. Hope I haven't bored you too much. I've just made it up as I've gone along. And yeah, I've enjoyed it. So maybe next time. So thank you very much. I'll see you. Now I've no ending credits or anything like that. So once it goes off, it'll just finish and disappear, and come watch it at a time. All right. Thanks a lot. Bye. See you later. Bye. Have I got to press this button now?